Indiana Governor Mike Braun is taking a serious look at energy production. This comes after reports from the Mid-Continent Systems Operator, or MESA, showed that Indiana does not have sufficient energy production to keep up with demand. News 10's Ben Verbanek spoke with the governor about this situation.
If you are anything like me, you have probably noticed a significant increase in your energy bills over the past few years. When it comes to energy production here in the state of Indiana, we are facing two major issues. One issue being energy costs for utility customers, and the other issue being energy production for new residents and growing businesses. Governor Braun tells me that in order for Indiana to keep growing, both of these issues will need to be addressed, and soon. When I spoke with Governor Braun, he made it clear that he wants to support taxpayers who have been struggling to make ends meet. The property tax discussion has dominated the news cycle, but Governor Braun tells me that energy costs for utility customers cannot be forgotten.
Probably as recently as 20 years ago, we had some of the lowest utility costs in the country. Now I think we're ranked among the 50 states 36th or 37th, going the wrong way.
Costs are rising and energy production is not meeting demand. Governor Braun tells me that these shortfalls have mirrored the reduction in coal production here in the state.
We went from being nearly 100% dependent on coal to roughly 40% now. We've shut down facilities prematurely. Nuclear, small modular reactors, that's going to be part of the future to replace base load.
The Hoosier State is certainly eyeballing nuclear energy. In fact, a bill working its way through the House would let public utilities ask for permission from utility regulators to spend money on small nuclear reactors and recover their costs, while also getting a 20% tax credit. Braun tells me that he sees the promise of nuclear, but also says that the risk will have to be on the utility companies and not the utility customers.
I'd be very hesitant about putting that solely on the back of the ratepayers. Some of that they'll have to absorb through what's called capitalism. You know, they're out there as investor owned. Some of that's going to have to be risk that they take.
As the energy discussion continues here in the state of Indiana, Duke Energy recently announced a significant rate increase. I will be following that situation and we'll have more information about that announcement in the coming weeks. In the newsroom, I'm Ben Verbanek.